all of you are now working to make sure that you are inclusive for the disability community. We launched the citywide digital accessibility training in partnership with Microsoft, DCAS, and NYC Talent, giving over 300,000 city employees the skills to design content that works for everyone. That means we are accessible. If you have a vision, if you're low vision, no vision, you should be able to check any website and it's going to be accessible for you. Any city agency. Okay? Progress. Thank you. We expanded the Disability Services Service Facilitator Program so that every agency now has someone responsible for integrating accessibility into their daily work. Okay. And we broke new ground by launching American Sign Language public service announcements on the linked NYC kiosk, ensuring that deaf and hard of hearing New Yorkers are included in the city's public communication network. Hello? That right there. Yes, yes. These accomplishments reflect something larger, a shift from compliance to culture. Accessibility is no longer an afterthought in New York City. It is becoming a part of our blueprint for progress. This year marks the 35th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act, a law that transforms our country's conscience and our city's landscape. It reminds us how far we've come and how much farther we must go. As commissioner, I carry that legacy with deep pride and personal purpose because representation matters. Thank you. When you see me, you see New York City. It matters that we see people with disabilities at the table, shaping the decisions that affect our daily lives. Remember what I always say, and all of you say, nothing about us without us, ever. You didn't hear me. Nothing about us without us. You do not make plans without including the disability community. Tonight is not just a celebration. It's a recommitment to the advocates who fought for curb cuts, interpreters, and workplace accommodations, to our agency partners who make inclusion real every day, and to the next generation of leaders with disabilities. We see you, and we are building with you in mind, even though the uphill battle might get a little tougher. The work ahead will require us to keep innovating, to keep collaborating, and to keep believing that accessibility and equity are not side projects. They are the essence of good government. As we mark ADA 35 and look towards the future, let's remember this. Progress does not happen by chance, it happens by choice. With that, I'm going to say thank you because I have someone to introduce now. And if I tear up a little bit, oh well. Give me a minute, please. It is my great honor to introduce a leader whose vision has reshaped what inclusion means in New York City. From day one, he has stood firmly beside the disability community, not just in moments of celebration, but in the hard daily work of building equity, dignity, and opportunity for all New Yorkers. Under his leadership, accessibility has become a citywide priority, embedded in every agency, every plan, and every conversation about our shared future. As the first mayor with dyslexia, he brings a personal understanding of what it means to overcome barriers and a deep commitment to making sure every New Yorker has the tools and support to succeed. His leadership reminds us that progress is not possible without partnership, and that inclusion strengthens every part of the city that we love. I'm getting a little misty-eyed because the mayor hired me to be the commissioner for the Mayor's Office of People with Disabilities. You have no idea how much that means to me to represent all of you, the nearly 1 million disabled people of New York City. So please join me in welcoming the 110th Mayor of the City of New York, Mayor Eric Adams.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And, you know, the Commissioner was saying something as I was backstage, and she said that, you know, forgive her if she gets teary-eyed. And if you were to speak with my deputy mayors, my commissioners, those who really saw us in the trenches, those of us who spent 3 years and 10 months in the foxhole, if you were to speak to each one of them and tell their own narrative, their own story, you will have a full appreciation of this administration. You'll know how personal it is. When I assembled together this administration, I didn't want to know your academic achievements. I did not want to know what diplomas you held on the wall. I sat down and spoke with my leaders one-on-one, and their personal stories, their personal journeys is far outside the headlines, the noise that all of you have read from time to time. You have an impression of this administration that has been distorted. And the reason many of us that do this work are in a perpetual state of teary eyes, because we live the pains that others are living right now. Sitting in the classroom, having people call me the dumb student, writing on the back of my chair as a third grader because I had undiagnosed dyslexia is real. Living on the verge of homelessness, watching mommy try to raise 6 children without any support in government, and having my sister lose her whole childhood because mommy was doing 3 jobs and Sandra had to raise us without having the experience of a child is real. To have Commissioner Curry be the first African American to head this agency living with disabilities and put her entire soul into this and push the envelope is real. To have DM Amazar coming to this country with her 9 siblings and her parents, watching her ascend to be the first Dominican deputy mayor is real. Story after story after story after story. We shattered what people thought we couldn't do. And you can't take away the results. You can't take away more housing than the history of any other mayor. You can't take away the decrease in unemployment in general, but specifically for black and brown communities. You can't take away those we appointed to positions who spoke broken English, which traditionally people think is an indicator of the lack of intelligence, when in fact it is an indicator of intelligence, and we brought them in. You can't take away the first 5 deputy mayors in the history of the city, the first Spanish speaker to be a police commissioner. You can't take away what we have done. And what this commissioner has done with people living with disabilities has changed the scope, and we will never go backwards again. Never again. And I think about Nate. Ask Nate to come out. Nate, come in, Nate. Nate was with me in Borough Hall, and he traveled with me to City Hall. Visually impaired, he laid the framework of much of what we're doing around mental health and physical health right now. I heard him over and over again, the first to come in, the last to leave, and I saw the quality that having an individual who's living with disabilities is the person that can open their gifts and their eyes to do so much. And I cannot thank you enough. Cannot thank you enough. This is who we are. And this is why this city is a better city, because of you. No one is left behind. And as we transition to a new mayor, we have to be clear that the foundation is laid. Let's build on that foundation. Let's make sure that this city will lead the way in how we ensure that no one is left behind. And that also means language access, one of the most significant barriers that prevent people from getting access to governmental services. The technology is now available that you should be able to walk into any agency in this city and speak in your native language and still be able to receive the services that your taxpayers paying dollars paid for. We're going to make sure that happens and is transformative in the process. And so I thank Commissioner Curry. I thank her because there is a third grader sitting inside the classroom right now that now knows his city sees him or her. And I thank her for saying something that many of you may have missed. Nothing about us without us. That is a powerful, powerful statement. Far too long in this city, everything about us has been dictated by those who are not us. It's about those who are going through the journey must have people who have gone through the journey as well. Keep the fight up. Don't let anyone take away that energy. And no matter where I'm going December 31st, one thing is clear. I'm going nowhere. I will always be a New Yorker, and I will always fight for this city and this community. Congratulations. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. Okay, where did Nate go? Nate. Okay. Oh, I wanted a picture. Okay, collaboration, is at the heart of all we do. And the Office of the Deputy Mayor for Health and Human Services has been an incredible partner in making sure accessibility is built into the city's care and service systems. It is my pleasure to welcome Nate Sherfinsky, who represents Deputy Mayor Suzanne Miles Gustav and works every day to advance health, human services, and inclusion for all New Yorkers. Nate, thank you for being here and all that you do. Please join me in welcoming Nate Sherfinsky. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure. Boy, it's hard to bat cleanup after the mayor and the commissioner, but I'll give it a try. As the commissioner said, I'm a senior advisor at City Hall on the Health and Human Services team, and on behalf of the Deputy Mayor for Health and Human Services, Suzanne Miles Gustav, I just want to send appreciation and gratitude to everybody who's here, and to all my colleagues across government. Really appreciate you. There's so many to name. The mayor, the commissioner's leadership, all the folks from MOPD, Sarah, Emily, Abby, Shondell, Martha, Chris Neal, and so many others. My colleague, great colleague at City Hall, Deandra. And I'll say, give you two stories. The first one, as the mayor said, he's been working on these issues for a long time. And in the early part of the administration, we were putting together an economic blueprint for the city. And it covered a whole bunch of stuff in the spring of 2022. And at that time, I said, hey, I think we need to try to do more for folks with disabilities, including around employment issues. And the mayor unveiled that plan, and he said that including folks with disabilities, particularly around economic issues, was imperative to the city's recovery. And what you heard the commissioner talk about earlier, about connecting folks with jobs, and all the work that's happening across MOPD and the Office of Talent and Workforce and DCAS and Small Business Services is all a product of that planning. So thank you all so much for being a part of that progress. And please know that there are more allies within the administration across City Hall and across city government than ever before advocating for issues that touch the disability community. So there's much more to do, but we've come a long way, and let's take a moment this evening to appreciate that. Thank you all so much.
Okay, I'm back. I hope you're enjoying the food. Thank you. Okay, so our first performer, ladies and gentlemen, hello. It's my pleasure to welcome to the stage the exceptional artist and force for change, Z. Sean B., along with his talented guitarist, Eric Nathan Mendelsohn. I can really speak better at times. I'm trying. Okay, so let's try this again. He's a classically trained vocalist. He can sing opera. I like opera. I don't know about any of you. I like opera. Z. Sean sound blends the deep soul traditions of America with the rich texture of South Asian music. Hi, can we just be, if I can feel that you're talking, it's kind of loud, and I'd like to introduce this artist. His breakout album, Vetted, debuted at number 8 on Billboard's World Music Chart and climbed to number 1 on iTunes. He's earning praise from Rolling Stone, NPR, and the New York Times for both its artistry and social impact. Z. Sean has performed at the Kennedy Center, Lincoln Center, and the White House for 2 U.S. presidents. His music speaks to justice, resilience, and belonging, themes that connect deeply with our mission at the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities. Z. Sean has also shared openly that he lives with ADHD and echolalia, and that these parts of his neurodivergent experience has helped him shape his creativity and the way he interprets sound and rhythm. His openness reminds us that a disability and difference can be sources of power, innovation, and artistry. Please join me in giving a warm New York City welcome to Z. Sean B. and Eric Nathan Mendelsohn.
Thank you.
Hey, New York, how's everybody doing? Oh, you can do a little better than that. Come on. Thank you, Commissioner Curry, for that very gracious introduction. She spoke of my career escapades, but as a courtesy to our friends, one thing that I should mention is I did a residency at Lincoln Center in which I was commissioned to write music for individuals with autism. And it was such an amazing experience. I did so much research, and I have now developed certain SOPs when I perform. And one such SOP is for those of our friends out there who cannot partake in the visuals of this experience. I want to just illustrate how everything looks here on stage. On guitar, we have Eric Doc Mendelsohn. Let's give him a hand. Yeah. Eric is a tall man with rugged, handsome looks and luscious locks of hair, in a man bun right now, but very luscious indeed. He's very handsome, and he has very soulful eyes. In stark contrast is me. I'm a very Indian-looking fella with indigenous features such as smooth skin, dashing thick hair, and long eyelashes. And I am standing in front of a microphone that is from the Cold War era. It's very shiny. And we also want, for those individuals with autism who are easily startled, we want to make sure that we ease ourselves into this performance. This is something that is very important. Eric is playing an acoustic guitar that sounds like this. I am playing this rather peculiar Indian instrument called a harmonium. It's a pump bellow instrument. It's a sort of less nerdy cousin of the accordion. And we're going to do a song from my album called Oh Say Can You See. That's the name of the album. This song is called Never Turn Away, and this is about never turning away from those who don't have what we have. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start this song now.
इस हवेली में कदम रखेगा तब तक मेरे हमसाए आराम बेहराम तो चले हाथ never turn away from the people in the world living in a day and a wisdom it chases the pearl and every single day deep into your six in the hole. This ain't no kind of limit. No, no, this ain't
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's give it up for Eric Mendelson again on guitar. I'm Zishan B. Thank you for having us. My legal name is Zishan Bhagawati, and I say that because, I'll say it again, my legal name is Zishan Bhagawati, and I say that because it is my hope and prayer that the next occupant of this beautiful mansion shall be someone whose name sounds very similar to Zishan Bhagawati.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So what?